Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Master of Mayhem, Craig Charles.
This is where the best, most battle-hungry robots come to be judged. And boy, are we gonna dish out some punishment. So, are you ready to judge the good, the bad, and the downright ugly? And tonight, an international clash of the most extreme fighting machines ever in our international inferno.
Yes, Craig, tonight's main event is an awesome international mayhem. Robots from 4 different countries, including our very own Panic Attack. But whilst our international friends are being processed through Robo Passport Control, let's take a look at what else is on tonight's show. First up, 2 amazing all-star battles in our Titanic tournament to find the best of the best. Panic Attack takes on Firestorm, and then Hypnodisc will go head-to-head with Behemoth. In our metal-mashing mayhem, Wild Thing meets Arnold A. Terminator and the excellent Fluffy. Can Behemoth hang on to their challenge belt as another robot steps up in the quest for ultimate Robo-glory? And finally, there's our international inferno, where Panic Attack will meet teams from Germany, Holland and the United States of America. So far, international relations do look friendly, but that's bound to change.
This should be spectacular. 4 champions from around the world have come here to battle it out for world domination. We've got a team from the States, from Holland, from Germany, and our very own Panic Attack are going to be representing the UK. Now, so far, international relations do look friendly, but Craig, I think that's going to change.
Well, there's no question about that. But while the opposing armies prepare, we've got another spectacular Robo-Rumble brewing, our All-Stars tournament. So, let the wars begin!
First up, what a battle. Panic Attack, the champions of the Second Wars, and Firestorm, a previous grand finalist. Jules, there are twinkling stars and there are bright blazing stars to light up the Robot Wars firmament. And we have them here.
Well, Jonathan, this might be an all-star battle, but I think it's brewing into a bit of a grudge match. Apparently Panic Attack want vengeance. Who do you want vengeance on?
Firestorm 2.
Why? What happened?
They beat us in Series 3.
And is vengeance going to be sweet? Going to make
Yes!
Yes, it is, isn't it? It's fantastic. Kim, what happened? How did you lose? Oh, you just saw losers.
Well, the robot last time wasn't 100%, so I think they had it easy last time, not this time.
And are we more extreme for these wars? Are we bigger and better? What have you done?
We've increased the weight limit, we now have skirts, and we've changed the mechanism on the top so we can lift or grab. So they got no chance.
Have you got a message for them?
Yeah, you know what's left at the end of a firestorm is ashes. Well, we're going to put their flames out.
We like that fighting talk. So, Panic Attack want revenge. They hate your guts. What did you do to them the last time you fought them?
We trashed them.
Completely pulverised them?
Destroyed them completely.
Yeah. Well, they told me that it was a very close judge's decision and they think it should have gone in their favour.
Nah, no way. It was no contest. We should have won it, and we did.
Let's have a look at that previous clash. It came in the semi-final of Series 3. Panic Attack started a favourite in this battle, but it was Firestorm the aggressor right from the start with the flipping mechanism, Graham Bone at the controls. And whatever the Panic Attack team, driven on by the experienced Kim Davis, tried, they couldn't pull it off. And it was Firestorm who went through to the grand final on that occasion on a judge's decision.
We've done it once, we'll do it again.
From Durham, Firestorm 3.
A wedge-shaped robot with the flipping arm, just the heavier here at 100 kilos, the faster too at 12 miles an hour, electric power to ignite our Firestorm.
Hello, my name's Graham Bone. This is Alex Mordew, and the newest member of the team, Hazel Heslop. This is our robot Firestorm. We're back for another Wars, revamped, ready to go again, ready to do what we can, ready to win.
From Thornhill, Panic Attack.
Wearing protective skirts this time around, the weapon can lift and grab. 2 lorry windscreen motors provide the power. This machine's never failed to reach at least the semi-finals of the main Robot Wars.
Hello, we're Team Panic Attack. My name's Kim Davis, this is my son Michael, and this is Christian. This is our robot Panic Attack. This year, we're here to cause some serious damage. We're going to mangle, maim, and crush.
And for a feistier fight, we've thrown in our house robot pair, Dead Metal, all crushing arms and flashing saw. And the mighty Sir Killalot with a lance. He's in no mood to dance and prance.
Roboteers, stand by.
Firestorm team there. Graham Bone, Alex Mordew and Hazel Hizzle. They're the Panic Attack boys. Strong start by Panic Attack, immediately on the attack, but is that dangerous because they've gone over the top of Firestorm, and Firestorm 3 using that pneumatic flipper straight away. And Panic Attack in trouble here. It was almost like a suicidal lunge at Firestorm 3, flicking Panic Attack up and over, rocking and crashing. It's using its forklift weapons to try and right here with Kim Davis at the controls. He's a maintenance manager by trade, but driven onto the arena sidewall by Firestorm 3. You can see Graham Bone at the controls there using that pneumatic flipper to pin Panic Attack onto the side walls. And Panic Attack in real trouble here in this All-Stars clash for a place, don't forget, in the All-Stars quarterfinals. There's Dead Metal and also Killalot. Dead Metal on the slam. I think trying to thrust, to be honest. Panic Attack out of the arena. Also taking a cursory nudge is Firestorm. There, once again getting completely in underneath, actually. Slipping away through, but into the CPZ, which is dangerous, because the house robots can move in there. Redbot having a look. How long has Panic Attack been immobilised? Is Panic Attack immobilised? The forklift is waggling, but it is being counted down and counted out here, Panic Attack. And Firestorm 3 has done it again to the attack boys.
Cease.
Well, that is a major surprise. Panic Attack rated as one of the top 6 robots anywhere, out to Firestorm 3, and coming up another great All-Stars clash. These are the best robots around. Jules is in the pits.
Yes, indeed, Jonathan. I'm here with one of the undisputed All-Stars of the 3rd and 4th Wars. I'm, of course, talking about the unstoppable killing machine that is Hypnodisc and the Rose family. Boys, we've seen your robot in action so many times. Do you even need a strategy?
Well, quite simply, just attack is the best form of defence.
Fighting talk. And you're up against Behemoth. Anything to say to them?
Behemoth boys, you better call a local scrap metal merchant. You're going to need it.
And from what I can see, boys, your robot's half-built and it's got no weapons.
It doesn't have a weapon, but we're indestructible.
From Hemel Hempstead in Hertfordshire, Behemoth.
They say this big, cumbersome-looking robot is indestructible. Not the quickest around with 7 miles an hour top speeds. The pneumatic scoop, not the most destructive, but they are so difficult to beat.
Hi, I'm Kane Aston.
Anthony Pritchard.
And Michael Pritchard. We're here with Behemoth. We're back this time, bigger, better, bolder.
From Middleton Cheney, Banbury in Oxfordshire, Hypnodisc.
Sleek and mean, twice a grand finalist. Slightly the heavier here, and it's used that extra weight to give the disc twice as much power as before. Terrifying.
Hi, I'm Dave Rose, team captain of Hypnodisc. These are our team members, Derek and our father Ken. We made a number of improvements this Wars, the main one being a much more powerful weapon. It's awesome now, it's going to cause the ultimate destruction.
And just to make things interesting, our 2 house robots in the arena, Sergeant Bash with the long tongue of fearsome flame, and Dead Metal ready to put the squeeze on anything with those punishing pincers. The Rose boys at the controls of Hypnodisc, and there's Anthony Pritchard, controls of Behemoth. The ref bot in the middle of these two things. Behemoth on the charge. Hypnodisc backing away to come forward with an onslaught, but the scoop at the front of Behemoth was too strong, withstood the pressure and the power and the punishment. And this is interesting. I didn't think it would go this far. Look at that. The scoop simply deflecting Hypnodisc away. Is this the sort of style to defeat Hypnodisc? The Behemoth fan club thinks so. Look at this. Bash! Lifting the scoop just at the right time to deflect the disc away. The indestructible disc. And again, just a little flick that pushed Hypnodisc aside. And once again, it's like a toreador dancing away from the bull. The onrushing bull again is Hypnodisc. At the control of Behemoth, Anthony Pritchard. He's a model maker now. By profession is Anthony. And a model lesson here to roboteers everywhere of how to take on Hypnodisc's spinning weapon. Behemoth, they say, cannot be beaten, and they've driven Hypnodisc into the CPZ, and Sergeant Bash has it in its clutches. Look at this. This is a great drive by Behemoth. Out comes the flick of flame from Sergeant Bash's torch. Hypnodisc is going nowhere at the moment, and they know it. They're in trouble. Oh, look at this. Dead Metal's attacking Behemoth. That is bang out of order. He can't do that. And the ref bot quite rightly going in. Is he giving him a yellow card, I wonder? I think he's brandished there, Dead Metal. Yes, he has.